This is JPTV 3000. I'm here with
Austin.
Austin. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for your time, bro. And man, so this is like a year. This is like a year in review. It's been a little bit over 11 months. And what's been your experiences in the Bakken so far? And what's happened between last time and now?
Well, I've worked a lot in the oil fields. I've worked on rigs. I've worked on ranches. I've taken up masonry as a habit now.
Well, with masonry, what's involved with that?
A lot of stonework, identifying stones. There's a lot of glitter stones. I don't know the exact name of them that a lot of people are taking in. There's a lot of limestone trim that a lot of companies are mining for right now and putting on their houses because it's a color contrast, so it makes their house pop out more.
Okay.
And other than the masonry, I've been doing a lot of lawn care. I've helped a lot of people move to and from the Williston area. I've also worked a little bit during the start of COVID and other here and there, but once COVID hit, HireQuest kind of shut down a little bit.
Yeah.
And my other job that I'm a mason at, or general labor, I had to take a reduce in hours and a cut in pay, but my boss down there offered me a lot of help. She gave me work when I didn't really have any, helped me out. A lot of good folks up here helping me out when I need it.
Well, let me ask you this. What has been your experience working here at HireQuest in Williston, North Dakota?
A lot of interesting people.
Dude, that's an understatement. Okay, I don't know how far. I don't know how. Wait a minute. How far do you want to give it?
Let's leave it at interesting. You get a mix from all over the world. You get Africa, Europe, South America, Central America, and a little bit of East Asia.
You get every part of the United States.
Yep, that is for sure. But primarily Louisiana and Texas.
Hey man, that's where a lot of the work was, and then people who were able to try their best to peel off all the time. People like doing that up here, in case y'all didn't know. Man, can you tell people what they can expect in North Dakota when they come to visit, Williston, the Bakken, or other areas that you've been in North Dakota?
Well, people are still nice. That's a plus. That's number one. Two, you must be willing to work. I've worked with a lot of people, hundreds of people, and not a lot of them don't want to work. They come up here looking for work, but they don't want to put in the effort to keep the work.
Yeah.
And that's sadly that hinders someone like me, because I was once on a job of 8 people, and 7 of them wanted to leave. The contractor gave them the option, and that was the mistake. Even he acknowledged it. I stayed. They didn't know who I was. I was on a ticket that you get when you have to have signed. I was on a do not return ticket, and even though they were expecting me to come back the next day, but one of the guys was good friends with the foreman. He got to go back, but under different circumstances. But I had to find somewhere else.
And that's one of the things. If you're from somewhere else, I've said this to other people, and I'll say this to anybody. If you ain't for real, if you ain't serious, like, don't come up here bothering people, man. Just, go on about your business. Because it's people up here trying to work, trying to establish things, trying to build something to get something better, and don't be getting in other people's way, man.
Yeah, and up here, it's a lot of people are coming to this country on immigration, and it's very strict right now on letting people in and out. But they don't want to put in the work, and some guys I'm working with right now, they're complaining because they're working with some guys that are trying to milk the clock, try to get more hours out of an 8-hour day when there's only like 6 hours of work.
Yeah.
You can only milk a business so much before they can't hire no more, and so now they're back on work.
And then they start looking at it like, hey, wait a minute. Okay, we got this done, and we got this done, but we got charged for this many number of hours.
Yeah, it don't add right.
Yeah.
And up here, you got to be efficient. You got to be willing to dig deep, put in the hours, put in the work. And a lot of guys up here are not wanting to do that. And then they're wondering why they can't get any work done because they don't get sent out.
Yeah.
If you keep getting kicked off of sites, it's a good way of not having a job.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like, hey, if you screw it up, at hire request, like you know how bad that is. Like how? Okay, let's say how do we put this into words?
They accept anyone.
And as long as you can, it's all you gotta do are these 5 things: come to work, be on time, do your job, mind your business. Don't harass your coworkers, but I have to add a 6th one: don't harass other people. So if you can do those things, that's all you got to do. You don't have to be buddies with people. If you need a ride, they'll try their best to work out something if they can, but that's not something for you to be looking for. You know,
always try to have your own vehicle.
Exactly.
Because if you do not have your own vehicle, you're going to find that you don't get a lot of work.
Yeah, because why would they send you somewhere and you can't get to work and you come to hire request?
Yeah. Up here, I've had to carpool a lot, and
yeah.
This is just something I have to say for someone who's driven people. Do not trash that person's car. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's like when you trash someone's car, it really discourages them from carpooling.
Yeah.
Especially if you drive a van, a truck, or in my case a sedan. You don't trash my car. And don't trash anyone's car.
And don't get in there asking them, hey, can they stop by here? Hey, can we go over here before we go? Hey, you need to get you a car.
Because if you want to make 1,000 stops before you even get to your destination or job site.
And somebody else's car.
Yeah. It's like, it's not my job to be your chauffeur. I'm getting paid to go to a job site. If it becomes impeding, I'm not going to carpool again. Because it's one of the reasons why I've denied work for some of the farms from Montana. Because a lot of the guys who go out there need a ride. And during the winter months, when it was okay-ish, but before COVID hit, a lot of guys would just leave their bottles, their wrappers, socks. I don't understand the socks, but you know, I don't want my car smelling like feet.
Yeah.
Or booty. No feet or booty in my car.
And you know it didn't smell like it before. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man, you got any advice for people out there, or as far as?
If you are dead set on coming to North Dakota to work and to have a good, healthy career, you must be putting in the work. Because if you're hindering the team, they're not going to keep you. And they'll tell you that they're not going to keep you. They'll cut you off right then and there. Because there's a lot of people from all over the world come over here. Because North Dakota, and the Williston, North Dakota, does not discriminate at all. They will accept you here only if you're willing to put in your share of the work. If you're not willing to work for what you get, you are not going to make it here.
Yeah, this might be kind of harsh to say, but just don't be a screw up.
It's really easy to succeed because,
yeah,
like JPTV said here, 3,000.
Come to work, be on time, do your job, mind your business. Don't harass your coworkers, don't harass other people. That's it. That's all you got.
And another one that always works in my book, all of them up here, be a positive person. Don't be an a-hole. Be a great guy.
and you'll go a long way. You know, the oil field has slowed down, and a lot of us are in between being furloughed, laid off, employed, semi-employed, don't know exactly where things are gonna go. I hear that there's work going on in Texas. There are plenty of CDL jobs up here for people that have CDLs. Petrol services,
purity,
neighbors,
petroleum services,
Jericho services, which is I think they're in Killdeer.
JMAC.
Yeah, JMAC. G-Style. It's a lot of companies looking for CDL drivers. They're not really looking for owner operators. I found this out personally, from going around asking and stuff. There's plenty of work over rig going on. So if you about that work over rig life, that's another one. If you ain't about that work over, Sun, Key,
Neighbors, they're also there on that group again.
Ranger is a work over rig company. I don't know if MBI still does work over.
E&M, that's another one. They're back in action.
Yeah.
So, and Oasis is making a revival in this area. They're having. I'm currently clearing out some of their leases and pump units of debris. Okay. So I think I'm taking it that E&M is going out there alongside Twin Services and making sure all the skid shacks and pumping units are up and operational. So Oasis is opening up, so there's a good chance that if Oasis is up, same with Nova. Nova's has revived itself.
That's another one, because I know quite a few people that have got on with them working that, you know, they didn't have oil field experience. And that's the same one with all the women work at, right?
I think they all moved to KXL
Okay.
for the Bakken pipeline. The one that goes
KXL or KLX?
That one.
KLX.
I get the letters mixed up.
Okay.
They're the ones currently, they've already established some man camps. They're currently looking for some people to work in Wyoming to Oklahoma.
Okay.
So I think that's where the end is before it branches off to Nebraska and Texas.
Okay.
So, and I think there's one route going to New Mexico. I haven't been confirmed on that one yet.
Okay.
There's a lot of work on that one because we're going to need to get that up and running because the governor of North Dakota and the president wants that up and running as soon as possible. Because that way that will create thousands of jobs right there. And that's they're paying good money, somewhere between $18 and $30 an hour, depending on experience and certifications.
Okay.
The faster you can get that done, it's a lot of shoveling, I've been told. You're going to be isolated from your friends and family unless your friends go with you. You just be working right next to them.
I mean, that's one of those situations where it's good for a person who's trying to make money and they're trying to build up something just like you're doing. Mm-hmm. You're working, you're saving up your money. All I can say from personal experience, being in a situation that I'm in now, if you're trying to accomplish something and you're trying to build something, do your absolute best to keep your what do you call your outgoing,
your goals and objectives. You know, try to
that and your expenses as low as you possibly can.
Yep.
Dude, if you can get you a van or an RV, matter of fact, I know somebody that has one for sale for $500.
I moved in with my room. I have a roommate now. I moved in with my friend. He's up $500. That's all I have to pay a month.
Ride it to the end, bro.
Yep. And I got my own room, my own bathroom. That's all a guy really needs. Yeah. Like, you know, the good old two hands in the internet. Anything's possible.
Hey, bro. Homeboy been living here for a minute. There ain't nobody bothered him or ran him off or nothing. Like, hey,
there's that guy. There's another guy that lives right back there.
Yeah.
He's allowed, as long as he works and doesn't cause trouble, he's allowed to stay.
That's it. Just don't cause no trouble around here. And to Travis, that's been out there making the YouTube videos, dude, you gotta chill out. I don't know if you like getting arrested or what. I can't remember what his last name is, but he makes YouTube videos and stuff. He came up here in a van. I don't know if his van got impounded or what, but he's constantly making videos about either getting arrested or something related to the police. We were gonna get together and make a video. I sent him a few messages, but then it kind of occurred to me like, hey, this for me, he's drawing the wrong kind of attention, and I don't want to be in that light, and I don't want to be visible like that.
You want to represent the working man.
Exactly. I don't want to highlight nothing.
Not hate, just a working man, a guy or a girl or a woman trying to make a day's meal. Exactly.
When I go by, I pass by the police, I want them to keep going because they're like, I don't know who that is. You know, that's it. You just don't want another person. That's it. I do not want to stick out. I'm not trying to stick out up here.
Yeah, you just want to be that guy that they don't know by name.
Exactly.
You don't want a history up here in North Dakota.
Yeah, because when you
that
get a history,
will impede your ability to actually have a career.
Yeah, and
HireQuest will fire you if they catch you down at the police department.
Yeah,
and they do in fact check every single day.
Yeah, so don't bring problems and trouble to these people here because what